Sketch the graph of f of x given the following information about the nature of the graph. So the first thing is the y-intercept is 0, -4. So I'm going to put that on the graph. Actually, it's a good idea to just put -4. You don't want to spend too much space up here because you might put the curve straight through things. So the x-intercept is -5. Then we've got one at -1, and we've got another one at 2. So we'll mark those on first. We now have stationary points at x is -4, x is -2, x is 0.5, and x is 2. Now they could be any of the three types. Remember, this one could go that way or that way. So max, min, horizontal point of inflection. The second derivative at 2 is 0, and that probably indicates that at 2 we're going to have a horizontal point of inflection. And that's also the case at -2. So this one here is an intercept as well, so there's going to be a point of inflection here. And we know that the second derivative at -4 is negative. That tells us we must have a maximum. And here it's positive, which tells us we must have a minimum at 0.5, so down here somewhere. So the only way that all of this works is -4 we know is a stationary point, and at that point we've decided we're going to have a maximum, so that's going to be up here somewhere. So the curve must come up and take the maximum there. Then at -2 we've decided this one has to be a horizontal point of inflection, so we're going to have a point of inflection there. Then it's going to come down through this intercept, take a minimum here, and as discussed, this stationary point here must be another point of inflection. And then we don't have any more stationary values, so y tends to infinity as x tends to infinity. That makes sense for the curve just to go off the top here. Y is tending to infinity as x tends to infinity. So it's going to look something like that, and really make it clear what you're doing here. So that's a maximum at x equals -4. We've got a horizontal point of inflection here. We've got a minimum here when x equals -0.5, and we've got another horizontal point of inflection in here.